it's like, it's changed her life. And I was just like, this is why I'm in this job. Like, I absolutely love my job, and to know that I've helped someone in that way, to feel confident within the skin, because she was constantly wearing makeup and now she doesn't wear any makeup, and it's just amazing.
On today's episode of Spill the Tea with LLIB, we have the amazing Stephanie Day.
So, can you share with our listeners a little bit more about your business and the unique aspects that set it apart?
Okay, so my business is called SD Skin Co, and we specialise in medical grade skincare, which is suitable for pregnancy and breastfeeding safe women. So the idea and the concept of this came from when I was pregnant and I couldn't find anything suitable for my skin. So I really researched and created SD Skin Co. And what I love about this is that you can continue to use it after pregnancy, and it also helps treat any concerns that you get during pregnancy as well.
Yeah, because hormonal skin during pregnancy
the
is a
amount
bit
of
of a
people
nightmare,
that get
isn't it?
acne, rosacea, dryness on the skin, just really sensitive skin. I couldn't find anything. I just had constant reactions because there's a lot of chemicals and ingredients that you can't use when you're pregnant. So that's kind of where that stemmed from. So yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. So that was your own journey, and what we find with a lot of the ladies who sit on the couch where you are is that their businesses also stem from their journey, which makes it so much specialer, doesn't it?
Like, I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it because it's grown with me as I've now grown as a mum, and the business is growing. It just makes me more passionate about it, and obviously I've experienced it, and that's where the brand was created. So yeah.
So have you always been passionate about skincare then?
Yeah. It's a massive passion of mine. I've been in the industry now probably about 15 years.
Wow.
So I started in beauty therapy, working on a clinic counter in Harvey Nichols. And then it just grew then. So I did all my level 2, level 3, level 4. And then I just delved deeper into the skin then. When I knew that was my real passion. I like to help people. I like to help people achieve the skin that they've always wanted and to be comfortable in the skin. And that's what I love. And that's what I think these products do. They help achieve what you want to get out of your skin.
You can see how passionate you are about it. So what's that journey into skin being like then? Because obviously skin is it's complex, isn't it? You know, what's that been like for you then? And what have you seen over that journey of skin types and why these products, you know, work? And
so I mean, so many, most at the moment, the biggest concern for people is pigmentation. It's massive. Pregnancy mask. Again, pigmentation. So I have created a product called Even Bright, which is for specifically pigmentation. So that's a really, really popular one. And that's probably what I focus most on, to be honest, because I do skin treatments as well. But I do treat a lot of pigmentation. So the before and afters when they start the skin journey with me, and then, you know, I do skin medical grade skin treatments as well, pair them with our medical grade skincare. The results are like amazing, and that's what I love to see between like week 1 and week 6. The difference already just to see is really good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, acne as well as another one. Yeah.
And how do you treat acne then? Like, what bit of advice would you give to our listeners in terms of, obviously a lot of us have got teenagers as well who are going through those stages. What advice would you give? You know, obviously buy the products.
No, do you know what? It's not even just buy the products, it's educate yourself. And that's what I feel like I'd like to do, because there's a lot of misuse of products. And I think that's why a lot of people get damaged skin barriers. And then they stop the products and then they go back to say like the simple, and it's like a vicious cycle. So they're not educated properly on what to use, how to use, and for your skin type. So if you are, say, like an acne prone skin, you should be using oil-free products, and you should be looking for like a salicylic acid. You shouldn't be using oil-based cleansers, which are going to sit on the surface of your skin and just create more oil, because you're already creating too much oil as an oilier skin type anyway. So that's what causes the breakouts.
So interesting, isn't it? Do you think food has a lot to do with skin?
Massively. Like, I'm a big advocate on you are what you eat, and you can glow from the inside out. There's a lot of, like, especially with acne and inflammation, it starts from the gut. Sugar, is a main factor, and also dairy, but it depends on person to person. So when I do a consultation, that's what I tend to look at as well, the skin, especially hormonal teenage skin, which usually stems from high sugar diet, a lot of dairy, a lot of makeup products.
Yeah.
And let's just talk about those makeup products for a second.
This drunk elephant, like the bane of my life.
So my
Honestly,
daughter was 7, or was she 7 or 8 when that first come out, and she hasn't got TikTok or anything. It was the school playground.
Honestly, I don't understand where this has come from.
Isn't it?
I've used it. It's an AHA and a BHA, so there's 3 different types of acid in there, and it's strong. I've used it.
Wow.
I've used it before, and I remember thinking, it burns.
Yeah.
So think about the misuse, and don't forget, the likes of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds, their skin's still developing. You're damaging their skin barrier long term, which you can't repair. So you're causing, a lot of damage.
Yeah. What advice would you give those parents who are sitting on these pink chairs with daughters who are 9 who are saying, I want a skin routine?
I know it's hard. No, I know it's hard.
Yeah.
And, it's a lot of conformity, isn't it? And it's a lot of pressure on like the kids in the playgrounds and stuff, and I get it.
Are there any moisturisers that you can buy for like younger skin like that are okay?
I mean...
Or would you just say water and just persevere with it and just get on with it?
I mean, I would just say like the things that haven't got the most amounts of ingredients in. I mean, I'd like to say the Aveeno is quite safe for like softer skins. I just really wouldn't encourage a lot of...
And we talk about it, don't we? We talk about self-care and, I just about get time to do any type of routine in the house to brush my hair. So to do like a skincare routine as well, it's about putting yourself first and making sure that you're gifting yourself that time. So it's one thing teaching the next generation to take care of the skin and to look after themselves, but to avoid these harsh chemicals.
Massive. It's a growing trend at the moment, and I think like TikTok, Instagram, and how impressionable young girls are. But then you forget that overstimulation of all of these products and acids, they start to cause problems with the skin. So you start to break out and you start to get drier patches, and these are what are causing long-term damage effects on the skin when the skin's been absolutely fine. So like, I just wouldn't encourage, putting makeup on, and then having to take it off. Okay, so you use a face wash. So we make sure that it's like a hydrating cleanser. I couldn't tell you what specific brands to go with, because I'm not really a big, massive fan, but just ones with the less ingredients. I mean, almond oil takes makeup off. Coconut oil takes makeup off. And it also hydrates your skin as well, like as natural as possible, I would probably advise.
If it makes sense.
So tell us about the journey then into creating an incredible brand. What's that look like?
Hard work.
Did you sleep much?
No, wow. Hard work. Trying to do this with a little girl as well. So it's been hard, but it's been, So that's our Ultra Soothe Calming Cleanser. So that's a hydrating cleanser. It's got a coconut oil in. It's got orange extract in, so it's really calming and hydrating on the skin. And we do a Vita C, which is a vitamin C. We do an Even Bright, which is for pigmentation. We do a Hydro Boost, which is a hyaluronic acid. That's literally like a drink for your skin. It's amazing. And we do our Shield, which is our SPF, and our Hydrophase, which is our moisturiser, Purify, which is our triple acid face wash. So that is for the acne prone skins, but you can use that as an exfoliator as well.
Oh, wow.
So you leave that on for a couple of minutes and it gets all the dead skin off your skin. And then we've got our Moisture Lock lip oil as well.
So what's been the biggest challenge in all of this?
Oh God. I just don't think I realised how difficult it was going to be for it to succeed, if that makes sense. I think I'm impatient, and I didn't realise I was that impatient. I just knew I had this great idea and I had these great, amazing products, and I was like, this is just going to be amazing. And it has been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. But I don't think I've factored in the fact that like I'm a mum, and obviously she comes first and she's only 3. And then obviously trying to promote it. Content is a job in itself.
Yeah.
Trying to film like the amount of times that you know yourself. So that's been a challenge, but it's been a journey that I'm really, really enjoying because I'm so passionate about my brand and I love the products and I just think,
it's a big challenge, especially, in business. It's you create these amazing products and that's your passion. Skincare is your passion. Well-being is your passion. But marketing and social media.
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue.
So, and it's hard being everything to your business, isn't it? And having to put on so many different hats and be like...
figures as well as another one. I'm like horrendous at maths. Yeah. So I need someone to help me do that. I'm like, oh, right, okay, so what do I need to do now?
Yeah. We had a lady on the show who did Excel spreadsheets, didn't she?
Yeah,
she taught us a few things.
What?
That was
no.
I'm pen and paper. I'm old school pen and paper. I don't mind an Excel spreadsheet. That was when I was back in uni, but these days it's just pen and paper, isn't it? Or notes on your phone.
Absolutely. So tell us about one of the journeys of maybe a client that you can share with us that you, have got so much fulfillment from, and they've had a great journey with the products. Like, what did that look like?
There's been a couple, but one that stands out to me was a lady who came to me and she had really bad cystic acne, like really bad. And she tried everything and anything and nothing was working. So we did a combination of skin treatments with the skin products, and the difference, if I could show you, honestly, it's changed her life. No. And I was just like, this is why I'm in this job. Like, I absolutely love my job, and to know that I've helped someone in that way, to feel confident within the skin, because she was constantly wearing makeup, but it was that, like that cystic acne where you could see through. Yeah. So it wasn't smooth. And now she doesn't wear any makeup, and it's just amazing. Oh, yeah. It is magical. It just makes me feel like, that's what I feel like I'm born to do.
So we've spoken about the challenges and the most fulfilling bits. What bit of advice would you give to another woman who was going into business or thinking about going into business? What would be your biggest piece of advice?
Be patient. I've learned. I've learned patience being a mum, but patience, this is my other baby. And it's patience, it's hard work, it's grit. You want to throw it all in when you just think, why isn't this working? And then all of a sudden something will work and you think, this is why I'm doing it. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. So it's patience and enjoy the journey. If you're passionate about it, then it will happen. And it's the saying, isn't it? Good things come to those who wait. And it does. This is an amazing opportunity for me, and it's a big stepping stone for my little business. So you just have to be patient.
And you're so right about being patient, because we do want it yesterday, don't we?
Oh, I didn't realise how bad I was, I really didn't know how bad I was. I'm so impatient.
But you hit the nail on the head when you said, enjoy the journey. Yeah. So many of us are just swimming through, the Dory. Obviously, you've watched Finding Nemo now, having the little one, but just keep swimming. You just keep on swimming, aren't you, through? And sometimes we don't stop and reflect on how good, business is going. We are so quick to notice as human beings the negatives or the things that go wrong in our day, and
massive.
We forget the positives, and like those people who are at home using your products, just glowing from the inside out and going out into their day and making more of their life because of your products.
It's even like little messages that you get on Instagram, like, oh my God, I love this, or this is amazing, just think this is why I'm doing it. Like, remember, like, stop being so, it's hard because you live and breathe it all day, every day. So you have to take a minute to step back and think, look, how far you've come. Not everyone doing this. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. So
100%. And I think out there's a lot of what looks like overnight success, isn't there? People who've built incredible.
Definitely. And that's another thing as well. Don't compare. Yeah. Because, I've only been doing this. Well, we rebranded, so this has probably been since April.
Brand.
So since April, this has been rebranding. So we're doing really well. We're not even in a year yet, so it's going really well.
Yeah.
So I've just got to remember that.
Dream? If you weren't impatient and you could have the big dream, what would it be?
I want to be in Harvey Nichols. That's my dream. Wow. That's the end goal. Yeah. I work there, and for that to come full circle, because they only have like niche brands. Okay. And I do feel like we are a niche brand, being pregnancy and breastfeeding safe. Absolutely. And we're also a medical grade brand, which will help treat any problems on the skin, and you can still use it after pregnancy. So I feel like that would come full circle, me working there and then having my own brand in there. I think for me would just be
it's so doable.
amazing.
I mean, Stacey Solomon's just got her rehab brand in, hasn't she, to Harvey Nicks?
Has she?
Yeah, they've just and she partnered, didn't she? With
we're working on it. Working on it.
It's on its way.
Yeah, working on it.
Its way.
Yeah.
Come on, Stacey.
Yeah,
you can get that brand in.
I love that. So, if you could be remembered for one thing, then what would it be?
Just the impact that I've been able to help people on their skin journey, and just to feel good about themselves. I think there's so many people, especially when during pregnancy, you know, I had postnatal depression, I suffered a lot. So I didn't feel good for a very long time. And I think we all feel that in some way once you've had a baby. And I think it's important to, if I could make somebody feel good, then I feel like I've done a good job. Even if that's someone buying me product or helping them find the right product for them, or give them a little bit of advice, anything to make them feel better, then that's what I'd like to do.
Definitely a part of this community.
Yeah.
100%.
If you could spill the tea with anyone, who would it be and why?
A cup of tea.
Manager at Harvey Nicks.
I feel like I need to really think about this one.
We've had people who want a whole tea party.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even have to just be one person.
And some people have said the mum, some people have said like the younger self, like honestly. Have you got anyone in the skincare industry you look up to?
Probably Caroline Hirons. Like, she's like the skincare god. And she's been through a lot, and she's probably someone that I'd probably like to spill the tea with, I think. Yeah. And also, the manager of Harvey Nichols. Let's get in there.
Have a tea party.
Come on.
Yeah.
Both of them sit down together.
Tea party in Harvey Nichols.
In Harvey Nichols, let's go. Afternoon tea.
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So on the show, we have a closing tradition.
Okay.
Yeah. And we like to ask our guests if they were to go into the kitchen and make myself and Cal a nice brew, how would you make it?
Okay, so I'm quite specific how I make my cup of tea,
because
I'm the queen of tea. And everyone always says to me,
see, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
now
it's a lot of pressure, but I feel
gonna...
like I need to make you the cup of tea to tell you why this is so good. And everyone always says to me, like, you make a lovely cup of tea.
Yeah.
So we boil the kettle, we stick the tea bag in, but it's got to be Yorkshire tea. It's got to be Yorkshire tea. What are you, Tetley?
PG.
Oh, it's not the same.
I have to actually buy PG tea.
It's like dishwater.
Yeah.
No. It is now.
Unless it's not like dishwater if you want to sponsor the show. You are not like dishwater.
PG tips, fantastic.
Open to all suggestions.
And then I do mine a little bit different. I keep my tea bag in while I put the milk in.
Oh, you're clear all the way.
See,
you are a team, Claire. We have got it. We have got it.
We were going to get on.
Talk to me about what your guests say when you make that perfect cup of tea. What was that again? You are the queen of tea.
Oh, yeah, what a lovely cup of tea. Now, I like my tea strong.
Weird, mate.
Like, I like my cup of tea strong. I'm a builder's cup of tea.
Yeah.
I'm not a dishwater cup of tea with loads of milk in. Are you sure?
100%.
So what do you do? Take the tea bag out?
Oh yeah,
My mum does that. It's not the same.
And
your mum's the right
you
person.
Put too much milk in.
That's how I think. That's how I think.
How did she unlearn? Like, how did she
has commented a couple of times, what would you keep the tea bag in for? I mean, but you don't complain when I make you a lovely cup of tea in the morning.
See, there's a very, very clear divide between those who do and those that don't.
But then if you put too much milk in and the tea bag's out, you've got to put another tea bag in.
I do not understand these people who are like willy-nilly with the milk.
Willy-nilly, so you've just got to put the... Well, I just know. You just know.
I know, but I just know with the tea bag out.
No.
I just knew you would be an amazing guest.
Oh, Claire.
I just knew it.
It's just lovely to meet you, Claire.
Yeah. And you know what's sad about it? All 4 of the guests last month were all Team Cal.
No. We had to write. It was an amazing crew, an amazing shooting day. Yeah.
So you've got PG in there?
I don't know what. I'm not fussy when I go out. I would never be.
Oh, okay.
But
so
I think that's because I'm a bit of a people pleaser. But in private, I'm very much.
And
I'd always order a coffee, you see, because you just don't know what tea bag you're going to get.
Or whether people are going to have left your tea bag in.
See,
the milk.
so you know when you're out,
Yeah.
do you take the tea bag out of the teapot or do you leave the tea bag in?
The tea bag hasn't touched the milk, has it? If it's in a teapot. That's the issue.
Oh, that's the issue.
That's the issue.
Why would you have that floating
So
round
she's scared
with your
of
milk?
picking up a
It's not a
tea,
fear.
picking up a cup of tea. She's scared of picking up. She's picking up a cup of tea and she's scared of the tea bag hitting her in the face.
Is that the
It has
fear?
happened. No, it's not a fear. I'm not fearful of it. I just think it's wrong that would ever
Right.
happen.
Okay.
Or could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. But
Yeah.
yeah. Stephanie, you've
Therapy's been great.
Thank
today,
you.
thank
This
you.
has been amazing.
An
Thank you so
amazing
much for
guest
having me.
on the
I'm
show,
so
and good luck
happy
with
to
the
have been
brands.
on.
It's amazing. And
I've
we
got you
can't
a little
wait
lip
to,
oily.
Yeah, we can't wait to
thank
try the
you.
products.
There you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
there
welcome.
you go. Our very own.
Yeah, very
Feel
good.
privileged
I
now.
know.
Keep it in your
I'll have to
makeup
keep this
bag.
away from my teenage daughter who
Oh, yeah, you
steals
will.
everything. Jess, this isn't yours.
Yes, this belongs to us.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you for having me. Yay!